Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Glover. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Utes. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Shotgun formation here on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it on the toss. And And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Trying the run, it's Frazier.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And now the running back's got it again. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Second down and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. and he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Utah. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point, splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you can hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield with a plus 49.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Glover. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. And the Utes will have 1st and 10 here. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Utes. Strong game by this quarterback.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff to the back. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Trying to find room. It's Frazier.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Seventh play of the drive coming up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The DB is backing off from the line now. Throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Running a quarterback sneak here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Utes will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Brown. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
And the Utes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Utah. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuttle. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And he's able to get the boot away. On the return, it's Branch. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Utah offense takes the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Going to hand this off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Lions. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. And he's tackled at the 25. The same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Evans. The first down pickup tackle to the 45. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Trying to run it. It's Frazier. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Utah offense takes the field. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And important second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Using his legs, it's Brown. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Utes will bring their punt team on the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. There's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So second down after the incompletion. Defense not pressing this time. Press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Evans. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Here's that defense shifting again. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Utah Utes.